Hi, my name's Megan, and I used to be an artist. In December of 2025, I spent 19 hours working on a piece of art for my therapist for Christmas. There's absolutely no transference happening. I just want to be her best friend and get our nails done together. I always thought art was a way to express yourself and have fun, until I decided to get my art critiqued. My life as I knew it was about to change. You know when you have a child, and that child's kind of ugly and has fucked up feet? Well, that's what my art was to me. And to the rest of the world. Well, I didn't let it get to me. I did what any artist would do. I cried. But then, I got to work. I got together with some witches, and together we danced around a fire, and we threw that motherfucking piece of garbage ass painting into the fire, and we listened to it burn. This pause is really longer than it needs to be, but I just really enjoy the sound of a fire crackling. Oh look, now it's done. But I couldn't leave things there. What was I going to give my therapist for Christmas? I had to figure it out, and fast. I decided to make a painting out of words. And I thought, after all, since the Rude Artist Group was so helpful and inspiring, I would show them some word art. And I clicked send. This is what it said. I made you a piece of art that I spent over 18 hours on, and during that time I developed a sort of blindness to the outcome, which is frankly spiritual in nature. But then it got critiqued on a Facebook Rude Artist group, and by the time they were through with me, I was left wondering why we feel love or joy or hope at all when they die like a wet shrew on a cold winter night in New York, in the palm of your hand, never to return. So I decided I was going to give up on art, so you just get this instead, and I think this is something we should discuss in session, if I'm being honest, and I'm never taking a creative risk again, and in fact, I'm gestationally bankrupt. Good day, and God bless. That's what the new piece of art said, to be clear. So at this point, I'm kind of like, I'm not a good artist anymore. Thought I was like Michelangelo or some shit. Thought, the Sistine Chapel, I thought I could do that in a day. But I am really funny. So I shared this to the Rude Artist Critique group, telling them it was my new art piece. And I thought they would share a laugh. And here's the thing, I don't think they did think I was funny as shit. The thing is, I was being myself and having fun, but I think I made everybody concerned. In fact, messages like these started to roll in, so I know I made everybody concerned. Will I ever make art again? I don't think so. And that's how I learned that my sense of humor and my way of deflecting vulnerability is not endearing, just deeply uncomfortable and distressing for those around me. And I should never be myself, ever again. Well, at least I have my beauty.